Nothing changed. Zebrin.
Here I am.
There you are.
Yes, Antonio Banderas.
Oh, this should be good. Go ahead.
What does it take to become an assassin?
Well, the crows would have you believe that it is an involved process that takes years of training. The sort that tests both your resolve and your endurance. Survive that process and maybe, just maybe, you're good enough to start being considered one of them. But quite frankly, the truth is that all it requires is the desire to kill people for a living. It's surprising how well one can do in such a field.
In reality, all you need to do is collect 10 crisp packets.
You just need to, you just need to do a quest where you go and you get 10 livers from a boar.
Collect 15 box tops and become an even crow.
Just collect them from the back of a cereal box. Alright. It doesn't take any special skill?
I don't know about that. It's simply a slightly different skill set from your average killer as I see it. An assassin simply specializes in striking from stealth, and in maximizing that first attack to be as lethal as possible. Debilitate your foe, either by poison or by crippling their limbs, makes any follow-up combat you need to engage in that much simpler.
I see.
Of course, it's not at all useful to know how to lockpick as an assassin.
I don't know how to do it. You always use poison, then?
I do. It is not something inherent in an assassin's skills, however, merely something complementary. Of course, the crows like to pretend that their abilities are trade secrets, shrouded in shadows and wrapped in a blanket of mystery. So let's just keep this between you and me, shall we?
Benevolent Bastard said, I became an Antivan Crow from doing well in an elementary school fundraiser.
Yeah, it was the top tier reward.
I sold enough candy bars. Amazing. Win.
I must ask, what does being a Grey Warden mean to you?
It means that I'm the protagonist.
It means that I am the protagonist and I have the script. Let's see. Putting her in the mindset of the character I crafted her to be. I don't know. Does it have to mean something?
I just wanted to know what you thought being a Grey Warden was about. Ultimately, being a Grey Warden is about serving others. About serving all people, whether elves or dwarves or men.
You mean to say I serve as a protector?
As a Grey Warden, you are a guardian of men, and you guard them because their continued existence is more important than you are. Thus it is you who serves, not they.
She's making that up. She's never been a Grey Warden. She doesn't know. Says Ambivalent.
Again, keep in mind, she's like barely 50, and she talks like she's been on this earth for 100 years.
I know. Look, they portray her, and like even visually, she doesn't even really look that old. But I mean, that's just because the models don't have as much detail as I would say now. I mean, they look really nice. Don't get me wrong, but like when you told me her age is actually 50, I'm like, you could have fucking fooled me. I thought she was like 80. The way that she talks, I was like, oh, so she's like my cool grandma. No, she's 50. She's only 20 years older than I am. Bitch, you ain't old. You could have been somebody's mom. I thought 60. Even at 60, that would be like the age of somebody whose kid is in college. You're not a grandma yet. Pshaw, you got like a whole 20, even if she is 60. You gatekeep that hill. Yes. I will gatekeep girl boss this hill. You don't get to be old until you're like 80. Anyway, she talked about it as though like, oh, in a couple of years I'll have died of old age. No.
So based off of the timeline, she's like 49 years old. She's
Okay.
not even 50.
Okay, so you just double checked it, and according to the timeline, she is
Yep.
49.
Yep,
Okay,
she's 49
well then she's not
years
even
old.
50. Ma'am, you hit menopause 5 years ago. You're not old.
If even that.
Good
She may still have. She may have just gotten menopause.
So she might actually be younger than 49. But 49 is the best estimate. Good
She
God.
actually isn't possessed by a demon. Those are just the hot flashes.
I thought I was possessed by a spirit, but I just hit menopause at the same time. It was weird. Yeah, Zeno says, this is like in an anime where anybody above 30 is ancient. I suppose
What's that?
makes sense.
You're 22? Oh, so old!
Grandma! You okay, Grandma? Alright,
Alright.
I will keep that in
A
mind.
good king, a true king who cares for his land, uses his power to rule firmly but fairly. He serves his people first and foremost. The king who does not do this, who believes that he is entitled to his power, who abuses it and uses it for his own means, is a tyrant.
Man, there's so many modern things I could connect that to that I actually can't think of one to do one of those fake coughing quips for. There's just too many of them. I don't want power. I've never wanted it.
If you live apart from others, and your actions affect only you, then you may do as you wish. But if you have power, influence, and strength, your every action will be as a drop of water in a clear, still pond. The drop causes ripples, and ripples spread. Think of how far they will go, how wide they will become, how will they affect the pond. But I've lectured enough for today. I should stop before I wear out my welcome.
So what you're saying, Wynn, is that with great power comes great responsibility.
Yes, that is in fact what she's saying.
Oh my God! Are you Uncle Ben?
Basically, yeah.
Liliana!
Something I can help with?
Also, Uncle Ben often portrayed as an ancient man when they're not
Yeah!
actually that old. So,
Yeah! His Aunt May is actually supposed to be in like her 50s to 60s, but she looks like she's 90 years old!
like an ancient lady. Like what the fuck?
They've been struggling to like course correct that to the point where in every film she just gets younger and younger, and pretty soon Peter will just be a baby and she'll be a teen, and it'll be like, well,
Oh my God.
now we've gone too far. Quick, course correct in the other direction. I'd like to talk to you about something.
Yes? What's on your mind?
Let's see. The vision of yours.
I knew this would come up sooner or later. I don't know how to explain, but I had a dream. In it, there was an impenetrable darkness. It was so dense, so real. And there was a noise, a terrible, ungodly noise. I stood on a peak and watched as the darkness consumed everything. And when the storm swallowed the last of the sun's light, I fell, and the darkness drew me in.
You dreamed of the Blight.
I suppose I did. That was what the darkness was, no? When I woke, I went to the Chantry's gardens, as I always do. But that day, the rosebush in the corner had flowered. Everyone knew that bush was dead. It was grey and twisted and gnarled, the ugliest thing you ever saw. But there it was, a single beautiful rose. It was as though the Maker stretched out his hand to say, even in the midst of this darkness, there is hope and beauty. Have faith.
And this made you want to help me.
In my dream, I fell, or maybe I jumped. I'd do anything to stop the Blight. I know that we can do it. There are so many good things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the Blight devours everything?
I suppose I couldn't sit by either.
That is why you're a Grey Warden. come. There's a blight to stop.
Aw, we had a good conversation. Thanks, Liliana. All right, Alistair, are you ready to be invited to my tent?
You know, maybe this isn't the best time to be
Oh?
thinking about this, but I've something to ask you. Chances are we'll be heading to Denerim soon. And when we're there, I wonder if we might be able to look someone up.
Oh. Okay, so I'm going to ask you a question right now.
Oh boy. Okay.
Do you think, based off of all your interactions with Alistair currently,
Yes.
that he's too idealistic? Or that he's foolish?
Based on everything we've talked about with him, and based upon how he talks, and this might just be because I am a writer also, and I have characters who are like this, but I think that Alistair wants to be idealistic, that he wants to be hopeful, and I think deep down he is hopeful. And in some cases, maybe a little bit too hopeful, but I think that he is also very pessimistic because he tells a lot of self-depreciating jokes, and he uses his humor to hide when he is uncomfortable, and he definitely has a lot of anger, justifiably so, left over from how his childhood was.
Okay.
So, that's what I think of Alistair. I think that character-wise, if the Grey Warden did not exist and they were just a group of characters in like a series of their own, I would actually see him and Morrigan eventually gravitating towards one another. Not necessarily in a romantic sense even, but I feel like eventually both of their weird senses of humor would, it, like, eventually as she got her, you know, she gently removes the stick from her ass and he feels less uncomfortable. I feel like they could be good friends if the story went in that direction. And no, this does not mean in a romantic sense. People can be friends and not be lovers.
Okay, the reason I'm asking you this is because there is a decision coming. And it is actually related to what he's about to talk to you about. It's not in this conversation, but it's setting up something that will occur later, where you will have a choice. Do you mind? It's not really a spoiler. It's more just a
Heads up.
A heads up.
Yeah, actually, give me 1 second, though, because I just want to comment on what Ambivalent and Zeno are talking about. Ambivalent says, in regards to his personality, he is intentionally avoidant. He feels things about right and wrong, but I don't think he's ever given himself the chance to consider anything that might make him idealistic. And I think so, too. I think he's frightened of making those very tough decisions, because for a couple of reasons. Because the decisions he's made in the past that were hard decisions, he feels he's made the wrong ones, and that they bit him in the butt, so he doesn't want to make them anymore. Like throwing his mother's pendant at the wall and breaking it because he was so upset, and storming off to the Templars because he had to.
He lacks faith in himself.
Yeah. And I think he's also seen it go wrong for other people as well. So he has
Do you think
opinions.
he's too childish?
I think he's a little bit immature, but I wouldn't say that. I'd class it, if I had to pin his personality down to a single word, I would say he's anxious.
Anxious. Okay.
Yeah, I would classify him as an anxious person.
Okay, so the choice that, if you want to hear the heads up.
Okay, heads up.
Okay, so the choice you will have is similar to some of the other characters in your party, in that you will be able to what's called harden him. There are some dialogue options that you will have during the culmination of this quest that he's about to send you on.
Okay.
In which you will be able to change him in the way he views the world. Similar to what you hear some people talk about with Garrus and Mass Effect 1.
Yeah, like how you kind of develop Garrus. I think he's probably, from what I've seen, the character you have the most influence over. Or at least it's obvious.
Liliana as well in Origins is similar.
Yeah, where you can change their entire worldview depending on what you say.
This is significant because another plot point will come up later that will involve Alistair potentially becoming a leader. I'm not gonna tell you a leader of what, but he will become a leader.
Okay, so it's a question of, do I want to start pushing him in that direction to be like, no, you can do it?
Yeah, what kind of leader do you think he should be? Do you think that people would respond to him as he is currently as leader, or do you think that you should basically mold him into something different?
Personally, the way that he is now, I think that he would make a good leader if he just was a little more confident in himself. Because personally, I think he has the traits of a good leader, namely in that he trusts other people to do their job. He's not the kind of person who assumes that just because he is in charge, he now knows the answer to everything.
Yeah, he's not a micromanager.
Yeah,
sure.
he would listen to, basically it'd be like, if there was a problem with, like, I don't know, the power grid, he'd talk to technicians and energy specialists instead of just shooting his mouth off.
Yes, the Ferelden power grid, of course.
I was trying to think of something that, like... In Ferelden, it'd be like, oh, what if, like, a bridge got swept away or something? He would talk to people about, like, why did it break?
I understand.
Okay,
so do you feel like he needs to change? Do you think he needs to be firmer or harder?
Honestly, no. I feel like, again, the only thing I think is that he just needs to find the confidence in himself to trust that he can do the right thing.
Okay, then I will let you know when the decision can be made to tell you which one will give you.
I don't want to break this precious boy, if that's what I'm being asked. I don't want to turn him into a jaded, angry lump of a person. I think he is a perfect boy the way he is. And yes, I am petting his head with my mouse. Pet. Let's see. This wouldn't be a former lover of yours, would it?
A former what? No. Do you honestly think I would suggest we go see it together? No. The thing is, I have a sister, a half-sister. I told you about my mother, right? She was a servant at Redcliffe Castle and she had a daughter. Only I never knew about her. I don't think she knew about me either. They kept my birth a secret after all. But after I became a Grey Warden, I did some checking and... well, I found out she's still alive. In Denerim.
I both agree and disagree with what you said, Ambivalent. He's not... You are correct, like, in terms of Wynne. I don't think it's, like, a case necessarily of Wynne pretending to know everything. I think that in this case, she is definitely the idealistic person. Like, for example, I agree with her on how a leader should lead, as a leader's power should be used for the betterment of the people that they lead. However, I also know that a great deal of people who want to be in that position and actively go for that position are people who wouldn't do that. So
look, okay, Wynne has many years under her belt. She knows what she's talking about.
She's been an adult for at least 20 years. I do, however, knowing that she's younger, it really does make it be like, it does really come off as like, instead of being like, oh, this is from personal experience because you've been alive so long, and now it's like, I know that, Wynne, and I wish the world worked that way, but right now it kind of doesn't.
Also, she was a mage locked up in the tower for most of that time.
That's also
what should
true.
we even know? What would she know?
I mean, clearly she knows right from wrong, obviously, and I think that she's definitely, like, a nice older role model. But at the same time, I think out of everybody here, if you were to say, like, oh, who's the one that's idealistic, I'd be like, Wynne. Wynne is idealistic. Yeah, Ambivalent agrees.
I also think that Liliana is quite idealistic.
Yes, she is
too.
too.
But there is more to her where that might be dispelled for you. We'll see.
Yeah, she definitely sees idealistic. There also seems to be something a little more about her. And I'm not saying that just because she had a prophetic dream. Because it might have just been a dream that motivated her, but there is something up with...
Just wait. I'm not going to spoil that shit.
There's something up with Lil. Okay. Have you contacted her?
No. I thought about writing her, but I never did. And then we were called down to Ostagar, and I never got the chance. She's the only real family I have left. The only family not also mixed up in the whole royal thing. I've just been thinking that maybe it's time I went to see her. With the Blight coming and everything, I don't know if I'll ever get another chance to see her. Maybe I can help her. Warn her about the danger, I don't know.
If you want to, we could try.
Could we?
I actually think this
that.
would be great for him,
If something
developmentally
happened
speaking.
to her and I never went to at least see her, I don't know if I could forgive myself. Her name is Goldana, and I think she remarried but still lives just outside the alienage. If we're in the area, then, well, it's worth a look.
Yay! Quest updated. Alistair's family. I'm not done with you yet.
Here, look at this.
Oh! He's not
know what
done
this
with
is?
this either. That's a rose?
I picked it in Lothering.
Oh!
I remember thinking, how could something so beautiful exist in a place with so much despair and ugliness? I probably should have left it alone, but I couldn't. The Darkspawn would come and their taint would just destroy it. So I've had it ever since.
They're dark, smelly taint.
You know what? That's a lovely sentiment, Alistair.
I thought that I might give it to you.
You ruined the moment!
In a lot of ways, I think the same thing when I look at you.
Aww. Feeling a little thorny, are we? I don't know what to say.
I guess it's a bit silly, isn't it? I just thought, here I am, doing all this complaining, and you haven't exactly been having a good time of it yourself. You've had none of the good experience of being a Grey Warden since your joining. Not a word of thanks or congratulations. It's all been death and fighting and tragedy. I thought maybe I could say something. Tell you what a rare and wonderful thing you are to find amidst all this darkness.
Aww. So are we married now? Aww. Does this mean we're married? Is that what a human thing? No. I feel the same way about you.
I'm glad you like it. Now, if we could move right on past this awkward, embarrassing stage and get right to the steamy bits, I'd appreciate it.
And you were doing so well too. Anyway, I'm gonna go with my original intent. Sounds good. Off with the armor then.
Ha ha. Bluff called. Damn, she saw right through me.
Ooh! Why must it be a bluff?
Being saucy with them, I see.
Yeah. Hey, look.
All right. Well, if you're gonna commit.
Fuck
Let's do
yeah!
it.
Why must it be a bluff?
Well, it doesn't have to be a bluff. Well, I suppose we are in the camp. The tent's right over there.
Isn't
This
that
is
Morgan's
true.
tent? just break into Morgan's tent and just start.
I
fucking-
mean, look, after looking at the camp, the thought has occurred to me that all of these tents are very thin and very near each other, and they're very out in the open where everyone else is currently standing. So
except for Morgan's.
Except for Morgan, who's over in the corner. I also don't think that Morgan would like it if I walked over there with Alistair and said, hey, can I borrow your tent for like an hour? She'd have been like, pardon me? I'm pretty sure everybody will definitely hear the clanging of the armor being taken off. Yeah, Zeno says, you gotta be, quiet.
Roll a stealth check.
Yeah, roll for stealth. Then roll for performance.
Yes.
No time like the present then.
I'll be standing over here until the blushing stops. Just to be Safe. You know how it is.
I received an item. Let me see. It's the rose, isn't it? Where is it? Is it an accessory? It said I got an item. Where is item? Other. Quest? Oh, there it is. Hello. Aww. Romance successful. I don't know if if that actually. I don't know if this game contains adult scenes, but I'm operating on the assumption it doesn't.
A little like.
So what you're
suggestive scenes.
So you're saying I should talk to him one more time, huh?
That is up to you.
So, all this time we've spent together, you know, the
Wow, he had more to say!
death, the constant battles with the whole blight looming over us. Will you miss it once it's over?
Miss the constant battles or miss you? Because the answer is I would miss you.
I know it might sound strange, considering we haven't known each other for very long, but I've come to care for you a great deal. I think maybe it's because we've gone through so much together. I don't know. Or maybe I'm imagining
he needs so much reassurance, this
Maybe
boy.
I'm fooling myself. Am I? Fooling myself? Or do you think you might ever feel the same way about me?
I've basically been saying it. I think I already do.
So I fooled you, did I?
Yeah! The music swelled with the choir. I don't know, I need more testing to be sure! I'm tempted to go, oh, I don't know, I need more testing to be sure. But I'm also worried that I might spook him.
It's up to you.
I don't want to spook him. You know what?
Yeah, it's just the kiss. Don't worry. There's more.
I don't know. I need more testing to be sure.
Well, I'll have to arrange that then, won't I?
Yes.
Maker's breath, but you're beautiful. I am a lucky man. Now, let's get back to what we were up to before, lest I forget why we're here.
Oh, no, you don't.
Your desire is my command.
Oh, that's it. Okay, fine. Never mind.
For now.
Go on.
Oh, no, you don't. Come back here.
All right. So if you want to do one more thing before you call it,
yes.
I think if you want to pursue a peaceful resolution, you can do Morgan's quest now.
Okay. I would like to do that. Because, I mean, she's not the greatest mom, but Flemeth is interesting. And I want to know more about her before I'm like, nah, time to die.
Yeah, for sure. Don't take Morgan with you is the only thing.
I mean, we've already established
Yes.
that Morgan never gets to go anywhere with us.
No, I mean, if you bring Morgan here, the quest
we'll have
ends in a not a great way.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, she said, I can't go with you to do this.
I know, it's just been a while since you had that conversation, so I was just reminding you.
Oh, okay. It's okay. I do remember it, though.
Good.
Onward! To the hinterlands!
Oh, the hinterlands.
Oh? Denerim.
Sire, I have more news.
Shit do be progressing.
That's Tim Curry, by the way.
Yes. Well,
Oh, it
it
is!
seems that the fighting has gone
Enough.
exactly as you...
I would like to know what you intend to
I
accomplish,
hear
Father.
it. I know.
Should we not be fighting the Darkspawn instead of each other?
The nobility shall be brought into line and then the Darkspawn defeated. This is no true blight, Honora. Only Kaelin's vanity demanded it be so.
Beg pardon, sire. But Blight or no, we may not have the manpower to face the Darkspawn soon.
Kaelin approached your legions for support, did he not?
Never! Marek and I drove those bastards out! We'll not roll out the welcome for them now.
We need help, Father. We cannot deal with this crisis alone.
Ferelden will stand on its own. I will lead it through this, Honora. You must have faith in me.
Did you kill Kaelin?
Whoa! Boom!
Kaelin's death was his own doing.
That's not a no. That ain't a no, and she knows it. You may as well have confessed.
Don't underestimate Queen Honora either. Queen Honora is way more shrewd than some of these cutscenes let on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the fact that she just turned to him is like, did you fucking kill my husband? Oh, he killed himself. So you did then. So that's a yes.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, are you sure about that? Yeah, Loghain is so wrong about everything. He definitely is, you know.
Loghain is a classic example of experienced war leader thinks he has it all figured out.
Oh, Flemeth is wearing a repainted version of what Wynn is wearing. Hi, Flemeth.
And so you return.
Hi.
Lovely Morrigan has at last found someone willing to dance to her tune.
Oh, she knows why we're
Enchanting
here.
Music she plays, wouldn't you say?
I've come to talk, nothing more.
Oh, how interesting. Speak then. You have come far, and I am nothing if not hospitable.
Is it true that you intend to take Morrigan's body?
Oh, I do like that. Ah, but it is an old, old story. One that Flemeth has heard before, and even told. Let us skip right to the ending, shall we? Do you slay the old wretch as Morrigan bids, or does the tale take a different turn?
I just want the truth.
The truth, she says, as if it were nothing. No, no. Far better the lie. Far better the comfort of blankets and shadows and a mother's love. Morrigan wishes my grimoire? Take it as a trophy. Tell her I am slain.
And what will happen to you?
I go. Perhaps I surprise Morrigan one day. Or I may simply watch. It would be interesting to see what she does with her freedom. Enlightening, even. Would you give an old woman that?
Do you think she'll believe it?
We believe what we want to believe. It's all we ever do.
All right, then. I could do that.
It's far easier this way, don't you think? The lies are always more fun.
Yes, fun. Tricking Morgan. Oh, who am I kidding? That does sound fun. I'm a bad man.
Not killing Morrigan's mother. That is the more noble choice, right? Right?
A tangled web you weave, Warden. I hope it's for good cause.
The book is inside the hut, with notes and spells enough to make even Morrigan blush with delight. You and I will not meet again. That I guarantee.
It's okay. It's okay. You can take the rep hit with them.
That's fine.
As you wish.
I used the key. Look, based on the bits that y'all have said, I don't think that we would survive fighting her mother. Ah, this is what that was for.
It's not the hardest fight in the game, but it is a difficult one.
Ooh, the robes of possession. That's interesting. Back to... Well, actually, just to... Yeah, back to camp so we can give them to her, I suppose. All right, cool. All right. Here's hoping that that was a good decision. It feels like the right decision.
Right.
Captain! I mean, you can beat her, but she's one of the hardest fights, even with my cheating ways, says Zeno. Ah!
Even with all my experience playing this game, I have to say there are 2 fights in particular that gave me trouble.
One of them was her.
No, Flemeth actually was not one of them. If depending on when you fight her, it's actually like pretty typical dragon fight.
She did say she could shapeshift into a dragon, didn't she? I guess she wasn't lying.
That's how she saved you. Yeah. She like came in as a dragon and saved you. Also, can I just say that Dragon Age is one of the only fantasy properties when it says dragon, it's actually a dragon and not a wyvern.
Oh, yeah. And you're like
it's just satisfying that finally a property knows what a goddamn dragon is.
Yes, a dragon is a big lizard that breathes fire or some other element, generally fire, with wings and 4 limbs.
Mm-hmm.
And a tail. And probably horns. The horns are sort of optional, though usually they're shown with them. That's a dragon. Unless we are talking about an eastern dragon, in which case that is like a big
no legs and like 2 bitty arms.
They have 4 limbs, but they're bitty, and they have a big long snake body, and then they have a big floof head with big old horns. Yeah, 4 legs, not 2. If it's got 2 legs and wings, it's a wyvern.
Yeah.
Morrigan.
I await your command.
Oh, I have to give it to her.
Indeed.
Hold on a second. Morrigan.
Here's your mom's diary.
Here's... Oh, it reduces willpower. That's funny.
It's not a massive ding, so it might be worth it.
It feels like a narrative thing. Ah! And they're the same ones that she had before. Okay. So, Morrigan. Where is it? Where is her mother's book?
I don't think her robes are ugly. Like, obviously they flatter her figure, if you catch my drift. But they just don't make a lot of sense for the location that she's living. Yeah,
they don't make a whole lot of, like, look, the concept art made it make more sense, and I updated it accordingly in the illustration for this month. But why, Belts? I mean, I'm still convinced that the person who designed her is a fan of Lulu. And I don't say that in, like, a negative way or in a, oh, they ripped off Final Fantasy X kind of way. I mean, like, to me, this says that this person likes Lulu.
I mean, her face, her visage is very similar to Lulu as well.
Yeah, and Lulu also Lulu has dress made of belt. And Morrigan has skirt made of belt.
Her skirt made of belt makes more sense to me than dress made of belt.
Is it not in here? Where the hell is her mom's book? Oh, here it is.
Mother's real grimoire, is it? I am glad you were able to find it after all. My thanks for retrieving it. I shall begin studying it immediately and unlock the power that it holds.
Yay! Morrigan happy! Morrigan skill, and we did it without having to fight her mother. I save. Let's see, we got 20 minutes. Let's go back to Redcliffe and hand in all of our quests, because I forgot to do that. And then we can make haste to Denham.
Yes.
Indeed.
Yes.
Party acquired. I like that you're laughing at the save file names. I like in most of my games I don't name them, but I like to both for like amusement and also so that at a glance I can tell I can tell what it is that I was doing. Oh shit, Liliana, please fix that. Okay, it seems like that's the only thing that is in this immediate area.
I don't assume that.
Trap right
Well, there's
ahead.
one trap. There's probably many.
Yeah. Go for that.
Trap right ahead.
Another trap detected? Yeah. Oh, there they all are.
Right ahead.
Oh my god, there's so many!
Uh-huh.
Okay,
So
I think we're okay.
don't let your characters move too much.
Yeah, we're not going over there. That's a Genlock and an emissary. Shoot that. When you can also... Alright, back to me. Oh shit, there's another one right there. Fix that one, please. Ow. Never mind. Fix that one when you get up. Oh, there's another one here that's already gone off. Oh, that's what happened to Alistair. It appeared right underneath him. Oh. You! I didn't realize! You bitch!
I said don't let them move, and you let them move.
I didn't realize! I didn't realize. Alright. When? Could you please? Thanks. You! Where are you going? Oh! You're still alive. Well done. Oh! He's stealthed! Little bitch. No. Win, go over here.
Right ahead.
Thank you. Where is he? I saw him stealth.
Hello?
I don't know where he is, though. Guess they're gone. Okay. Alright, Liliana. Do that one. Thank you. That one.
As you like.
And that one. And this one. Thank you. Hey! Achievement unlocked!
You should fully explore, because you'll want to get at each one, since they're pretty much just an experience boon.
Yeah, for her. Alright, let's walk around a little bit more. I think we might have gotten them all, but... I swear there's still one left. I swear I saw one of them stealth and wander away, but I guess not. I guess he died. Right when he did that, so...
He would have appeared by now if he was still alive.
Yeah, that's true. Alright. Off we go. Whee! Cool. Alright. Back into the town. Be nice if it was a slightly faster way to get there, but that's okay. It spawns us up here instead. Get into town, hand them all of the guts that I got. Where is the priest? I bring him a gift of innards. There you are. Oh, ma'am.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
Quest completed. There are no ones available at this time. Okay. So how many do I have correctly? Oh, I have to go make sure the blacksmith's daughter is back. Is your daughter home, sir? Priestess. She made it!
Thank you, my lady. I'd never have been able to return to my father if it wasn't for you.
Yay! Owen.
My Velena returned. She told me of your daring rescue. I can't begin to tell you how grateful I am. Take this. A reward for your deed. It's dwarven made and should serve you well.
Thank you. I was glad to help.
Thank you again. I'm forever in your debt.
You're welcome. Oh. A false one for me.
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't mean to click on you. Yes. Let's see. Constitution is his health. Expression on his face in this image. It's really good. Just, so for him, it's just pour it all into strength now, right? He doesn't need any more.
For Alistair?
Yeah. I'm trying to remember if there's a specific strength to get to and then put it into something else, or...
For Alistair, you... I think... I'm trying to remember. I think 42 is the max, or is like the strength that you need.
Okay. 42!
I'm trying to remember. Yeah, 42 strength is what you need to have him wear the heaviest armor in the game.
Okay, and then the rest of it can go into, like, Constitution and cunning, I guess.
Yeah, I would say that, generally I would do two in Dexterity, I guess, and then one in Constitution or Strength, depending on whether or not you think he's survivable or not.
Okay.
Like if you find him dying too much, then I would put I would do 2 in Dex and then 1 in Con, but if you find that he's survivable enough, I would put 1 in Strength instead.
Okay, sounds good. Let's see. How about, improve?
Yeah, I would basically just get his Constitution to a point where it's like,
Ooh, a
he can
large
survive.
bonus to mental resistance or death blow.
Yeah, you'll want to max out Templar.
E.
You also want to max out his
warrior stuff.
That first warrior tree, yeah.
E. He's almost maxed.
Forget about the second one. The second one's unimportant.
Yeah, and then we want his weapon and shield stuff. Alright, we'll give him his big Templar bonus to his brain.
Yeah, he'll get stunned less as a result.
E. Okay, I think... Thank you, Win. Every time we leave a building and you autocast that, it scares me for a moment. Just, oh, God. Okay. Lothering and Denram's Alien Edge. Okay, so none of them are here, and we have done everything in this location because it is no longer listed. Awesome, cool. Let's go to Denerim. Wrong way. We go this way. Here. We build here. Whenever I am powerful enough on Twitch to have, like, those cool welcome messages for people, I'm definitely going to get that clip of Invader Zim going, I've been expecting you! For any time somebody follows us. That's the cue I'm gonna use. Gather your party and venture forth? Yes. Wow, we're going far. Oh, that's the battlefield of the thing. I was like, what is this? Oh. Onward to the plot. Oh. I lied. First we have combat and then the plot.
Will you stop eating?
Oh. Rush them and spring your own ambush for a change. Leave and skillfully evade their clueless trap, or listen to them be pissy. Wait, are these the same assholes from the bridge? That I told to fuck off and not come back?
Maybe?
I think it is. I'm gonna listen in.
I'm hungry. Stuff your face at camp. For now, watch the bloody road.
You know, if it ends poorly, I can reload it. I'm gonna keep listening in.
But we've been looking at the road for hours. No travelers all day.
Will one of you pay attention?
I'm just standing up here glowing with effervescence.
Hey, who's that?
It took him a while to notice me standing up there.
Hey,
as
no, not you.
That is super safe.
I'm very British.
Oh wait, you shoot that bowman. You also shoot that bowman.
Yes. Let's get started.
You're mine!
Are you still shooting that guy? Since nobody's actually hit him yet, you can shoot that. I think they're hitting a fence.
Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance? Only one to stand!
That was the hungry bandit specifically. He was the one that was hungry. Oh, the grumpy bandit and the bandit leader. I'm going over there. Alistair, you stop. Good boy, Alistair. He knows his priorities.
Right. It's either you or me, and it isn't gonna be me.
And he's dead. Hello, grumpy bandit. And dead. Excellently done, everybody.
Trap right ahead.
Ooh.
Good to go.
Disarm failed? Failed. Oh, let's just not go near that. Let's just never go near that. Oh, there's more, I think. Yep. I see more blinkies. Ah!
Keep an eye out for traps.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're letting Alistair and you run ahead. You're gonna need Liliana to see those traps.
Okay. How can you possibly hit them from here, Liliana?
I'll do it.
What are we doing? Everybody, where are you going? Win, please do not stand near that. You make me very nervous.
Weapons at the ready.
Oh, there's one more.
Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance?
Amazing. Okay. We are now better. Alright. I will take possession of Liliana so I can open the boxes. Money. Money is good.
Trap right ahead.
Aha! Can we disarm it?
Yes, of course.
No, we cannot. Win! Win! Everybody stare and judge her.
Trap right ahead.
Oh? More dudes.
I will fight if I must.
There. You know what? I'm going to keep the two of us back here for a minute. I'm going to let him walk into his own trap.
My magic will make short work.
You know what? Let's break this. Let's go this way.
I will fight if I must.
Coolsy.
Very well.
No? Okay then, never mind. He didn't walk through his own trap. He's too smart! Anybody else? No? Alright. All of you come this way. Don't go other directions. Or am I a rogue or a warrior? I am a warrior.
Trap right ahead.
Woo! We have to take the long way around. Because I can't disarm that. Yahoo! Ooh, fancy.
Yes, of course.
Boxes, boxes, bandits. Oh my god, there's so much loot here.
I shall.
Busting up this camp was a good decision. Ooh, fancy.
It's done.
Thank you. And this one. Next. Okay. Trap triggers, barricades. I think that would be everything then. Cool. We can leave. Because the rest of it was just a big old loop around the entire area. So. Okay then. Oh, can't go that way. Okay, well, where's the exit then? Oh, it's up above. Okay. But yes, just to re-emphasize, I am a dual-wield warrior build. So I'm a DPS warrior.
Evidently, one of the best builds.
Apparently. Well, we'll just go this way then, since Wynn broke that.
Thanks, Wynn. You
Thanks,
and your
Wynn.
fat ass.
Man, maybe you would have seen it if you weren't so old!
What are you, 49 or something?
Ew,
Boomer.
are you old? Gross. Okay. Actually, that was just enough time. We can do a hard save right here.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. New save. Save. Okay. Oh wait, I'm still Liliana. Happy me. Anyway. I want to say thank you to everybody for stopping by. We had new people tonight, and that was great. I hope that you had a lot of fun. I know that I did. Even though I goofed up a couple of times, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Nobody was permanently injured. I should be back again on Wednesday from 4 to 5 Eastern Standard. And we'll either be playing more of this or we'll be playing Persona 4. Probably Persona, because it seems like more people are able to show up to the Saturday one who wanted to see Dragon Age, so we'll probably keep it for that. But anyway, as always, all of my social links are below the video, both here on Twitch and on YouTube, where I post this later, including links to my Twitter and to my Patreon and all of that jazz. So if you feel like supporting me in my various endeavors, by all means, have a look-see. And if you can support me, I'll be very grateful. But yes. Anyway, I hope that you guys had a lot of fun. I know that I did. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Goodbye.
I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of my followers over on Patreon and give a special shout out to Jack Fox, Old Monster, Dizarin, Revolution 72, and A Ferb Among Us. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. I'd also like to give a big thank you to everyone else watching. If you enjoyed the video, let me know with a like and a comment. Be sure to have a look at the other videos on my channel and subscribe so you never miss a new one. Links to my Patreon, Twitch, and all my other socials are in the description below the video. I hope I'll see you next time. Bye bye!